Hi guys, and welcome back to Crafty Quilting Designs, or I should say our channel. It's no more crafty quilting for the time being, so don't go running away anywhere. So we're going to bring you a little bit of an update of what we've been doing, but before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell if you are enjoying all of these contents or this new content, and of course give us a thumbs up so that other people can view the video also. So I'm going to pass you over to my husband and let you know, what he's been doing.
Okay, so what I've got, we was in Sydney. So obviously, as you know, we flew into Sydney, and we've got a new camera. We have a new camera, so we decided to try it out and do some live footage with it. Probably not the best idea. The best idea would have been to test it first.
Yes.
However, we went out, day out in Sydney, nice sunny day. I've got sunglasses on, and we go out. And the upshot was I couldn't actually see the camera clearly. I couldn't actually see the screen. So a lot of stuff we filmed that day came out was blurred. Some of it was good, which was more luck than judgment, really. But yeah, it did come out blurred. So what we've sort of cobbled it together to create something so you guys can actually see. You get an idea of what we saw in Sydney. We've captured the harbour, the Opera House, the zoo. The first thing you see at the zoo is a Komodo dragon, and these things are about 8 foot long. They're huge, and the crocodile is a freshwater crocodile, so they're only small. Obviously, if people tell you in Australia we have big crocs, we do have big crocodiles, but they're saltwater ones. The one in the film is actually a freshwater one. So yeah, and then we flick over then to Melbourne, which is where we are now, and where we're staying probably for the next 12 months. And over to the boss.
Over to the boss. Okay, I'm the boss. So today we just did a little bit of filming around, looking for house hunting, etc., and commodities, I should say, or items to actually put in that home. As you know, our furniture is being shipped, so just seeing new beds and stuff like that. So give us a shout out and let us know which one you actually preferred in terms of the rugs as well as the beds, etc. And just share your thoughts on what you actually thought. We also bought a new car, and Carl can tell you a little bit more about that. It's his toy, really.
Yeah, it sort of links into why we will show you the car. We pick it up next Friday, so we'll show you the car next week. Hopefully the next video will be in there. But it sort of links into why we were looking at camping stuff today. Now, I've been camping. Karen hasn't. No. So it's a whole new world for this young lady who likes her makeup and her hair and her shoes.
What are you trying to say?
And to go camping in the bush, you got to rough it a little bit. So today,
not my cup of tea.
The footage to look out for, especially the funny bit, was the bit with the toilet. How we're going to manage that, I don't know yet.
I don't know either.
But you know, give us a shout, guys. It'd be lovely to see your ideas.
Yeah.
Comment below what you think. We should do. How you think we should manage this with Karen? Yeah,
definitely. For those of you girls out there who still like going camping and looking all pretty and getting your makeup done and all that, I don't know how the two actually mix together, but yeah, it's going to be a challenge for me. I don't know how we're going to cope. You're probably going to see some screams and probably some tears. I'm a bit of a drama queen sometimes, but I'll hold my hand up to that.
Just as an FYI, when we're saying camping, we don't mean camping in caravan parks and campsites and stuff like that. This is just out in the bush or on the beach or wherever we can find somewhere safe to stop.
What is this man doing to me, guys? What is this man doing to me?
You wanted an adventure.
Yeah. Camping in the bush. All right, we'll leave it there for now. So like and subscribe, hit that bell, give it a thumbs up, share the video, let us know that you enjoyed our content, and we will see you next week with all the other new ideas and details to share with you. Bye for now, guys.
See ya.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Crafty Quilting Design. So today is one of our first days that is actually out. that we're out, I should say, and we are in Sydney, and we are at the Sydney Harbour. The bridge is over there.
There's the Harbour Bridge.
And the Opera House is right behind me, guys. So yeah, so it's really nice day today. It's not too windy, and of course it's not cold at all. Brilliant. So yeah, so that's what we are. We're going to Downunder Zoo in a minute, and I'm looking forward to that, so I can actually see some of the animals. One of the things I've actually been looking forward to on my visit to Australia. Well, I shouldn't say visit, isn't it? My new home. So there you go. So guys, this is it. We'll take you to the next spot with us, and we'll see what happens then. Bye for now.
Go on.
Alright guys, so we're at the entrance of Downunder Zoological Park, and we're looking to go in now. Yeah, so far so good. Hi guys, so today we are literally going to price up some beds. We were house hunting this morning, and yeah, that was interesting, to be honest, because the rooms look really big and nice. When you go there, the rooms were small, and we have lots of large furniture coming.
We've worked out you can't trust real estate agents.
And as Carl just said, we've worked out you cannot trust a real estate agent, because the pictures just look really big, and then when you get there, it's just really tiny rooms. So that was a bit disappointing for me, to be honest, because there was one in particular that I liked, and the rooms was just way too small. As soon as I walked, I was like, is this it? It was not what it was shown on the computer at all. But so far so good. It's not a bad day today. It's a little bit of a wind in the air, if that makes sense. Wind in the air. Wind in the air? You know what I mean.
Windy.
It's a little bit windy, nothing much. The sun has just begun to come out. That person parked really close to the car there. But anyway, but so far so good. We've had some churros to eat. That was pretty nice because Carl got a bit of a sweet tooth. I'm pretty okay. I'm not too much of a sweet tooth person. I like my food. So we're gonna look, I think, as I said, we're going to 40 Winks, yeah, to price some beds up. Yesterday we priced up some TVs. What else we priced up? Washing machine, kitchen, the usual sort of, you know, getting a home together items. So yeah, that's what we've been doing all week, and literally looking for somewhere to live more in the long term. Currently we are in a Airbnb, and I'm going to show you some pictures of it. I'll give you a little tour around when we get back in so you can see what we have been up to. So we've been in Melbourne for less than a week now. Yes, obviously we landed in Sydney and here we are now, and so we're going to probably most likely stay here for a year, and then we'll decide where we go from there. So that is the update really. I'll just give you a little swipe round so you can actually see where we are. Hopefully you are getting a picture. So there we are at 40 Winks, just about to go in. And that is my wonderful husband, if you can see him. That's it really, guys. So yeah, we'll take you inside with us and show you some of the beds and stuff that we're looking at. So I'll see you in a moment. First bed we agreed on, guys. So this one is looking really nice. Loving the wood on it as well. Really pretty.
$3 grand.
Get the sideboards as well with it.
Yeah.
I should think so. Well, it's a set, isn't it? So.
Well, it just says the bed.
What I mean as a set. I don't mean it comes in. And...
I love that.
Next option, guys. I love the bed though.
2.5.
And love the cabinets that goes with it as well. Really lovely.
That is nice, the whole thing.
Yeah, I do like the whole thing. It's really pretty.
So you get king size.
What's the king size?
What?
King size 249.
So that's
$9.
$2 grand.
So the dressing table is 1799. Yeah. Looking at probably what, 5
I don't know,
for the whole thing, 5.5 for the whole
more
thing.
than that. So the king is.
Love it.
Oh, that as well.
The sideboards as well, the side tables I should say. The tall boy is yeah.
Side table.
There's no.
Why have we got different prices?
That's a dressing table. It's not.
Bedside table small and bedside table wide.
Unless they've got different options.
Yeah, that's it. So the
All
king,
right. Yeah.
I'd say yeah, rock on. I'll put money on it, buy it. But
It's only queen.
queen size. That question.
Yeah.
You always said you didn't want something at the end of the bed.
But what do you mean, like here?
No. Yeah, like that.
Trying the bed out, guys.
Yeah, I want a bigger bed. Well, I know we're only small people. We're not huge people. I want a bigger bed.
Alright guys, so we're looking at one of these rugs here. I'm in love with this one here actually. It's beautiful and big. Also in love with this one here also. This is bigger than the one I just shown you. Absolutely lovely. You got some more behind here. I'll show you. This one here as well. Don't want to slide it over too quickly. Very nice. Also another one that I am torn with. It's more as well. Back up. Very beautiful, but I think we both love this one together.
I'll have to cut that out. Okay, so I've told Karen this is a camping toilet.
You'll ad lib over it. You can still talk.
That's all right, I'm still talking. And she's already broken the toilet lid. So bearing in mind she's doing this while she's dying to go for the loo.
You can't get it out.
Oh,
No.
what are you doing? You can't even operate a toilet. There you go. So you can see here, for a camping toilet, obviously nothing in it. Now she wants to keep this in the tent with her. I'm saying no.
Gotta move forward and backward.
Yeah, she says she needs to adjust her aim depending on whether it's number ones or number twos.
Really?
That's exactly what you were saying. Number ones or number twos.
They're tiny.
Of course it's tiny. It's a little bucket. We'll put that back with a deposit in it. See, now what I'm saying is you actually have this for your dunny. Your toilet can go in there. It's out of the way. And then you've got your camp toilets, which are there. So you've got your camp dunnies, which is there, which is more sensible thing. And that's, you know, it's $120. It's cheap. It's not expensive. All right. You can't. No, let's just open the bottom. Go on in.
It does have plumbing in it.
Of course it does. So this is a better one. You can see she's really impressed.
Normal toilets.
Yeah, not when you're out in bush. That's better. That's about all you're going to get when you're out in bush, baby. That's it.
Not flushable.
That's your dunny. It is flushable, look. There you go, that there.
Oh.
So it is flushable, that's what your plumbing bits are for.
Okay.
So it all goes into there and then you empty that later on.
So that's the tray.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just look at this again. Then.
Yeah. Reevaluate. Now she's starting to understand how it works.
What's that then?
That's to get the bottom out, babe.
Oh.
That's to separate the top from the bottom.
Ah.
Ah, yeah, see? And you see the green bit to the left? That means it's empty.
Oh.
That means you can use it.
Okay.
So when it's full, that'll be red.
Oh.
That's all to separate it. Don't be doing that. Okay.
Now I know. Somebody else will do that one. Okay. Now I know.
Now you understand it. Now you understand it.
Let's look at the cutlery and stuff.
Yeah, the important bits. See, and we also have to take one of them.
What's this for the axe?
That's an axe, babe. So we have to take that, obviously, when we're going out. We need to get one of them.
Oh, okay. You can't be lying down into the spaghetti.
Another swag. To the green one.
This one here?
To the green one. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be alright. Well, I am. So you see how you're getting in and out of it. Well, you're faffing about now. What are you going to do when we're out in the bush? This is why we get a rooftop tent, babe. Because you said you didn't want to sleep in there. Two of us in there.
Very dark this one. Right.
That one's better. So you prefer that one?
You know, it seems bigger somehow. Does it stay floppy like that?
No, well, not once you've done it properly and you put all your guide ropes on it, no. That will stick out a little bit more. But
Oh, that's hard work. Alright guys, so we are sort of the end of the sort of managing, planning, shopping spree. It's been a long day, I'm a bit tired to be honest. And I'm gonna go home and fix something to eat for dinner. It's approximately 5 o'clock here now, and yeah, so we left really early this morning, as I said, you know, to do some house hunting, and after that we went and did some house planning, i.e. to buy things like, you know, things that we need, etc., to start filling the house until our furniture arrives. So which is, don't know when. Don't know when that's gonna come in, but so we'll more or less have an empty-ish home until it arrives, but obviously we will share all of that with you. But as of right now, I am knackered. I am literally knackered. I can do the good old sleep. I think I am still a bit jet lagged, to be honest, even though I've sort of fit into the sleeping patterns. I'm still going to bed very late, which is a bit annoying, but I can't seem to help it. I'm not sleepy, and then when I do get up in the morning, I am still sort of tired, which is because it's still London time when I should be sleeping. But yeah, so thanks for joining us today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course hit that notification bell. And if you're interested in seeing anything, by all means, please let us know. And any questions that you have, don't hesitate to ask. We are going to do sort of a question and answer at some point, so just jot them down, and yeah, we will answer all of your questions. Really, anything you want to know, even if you want to ask about Carl and I relationship, how long we've been together, when we met, etc. I will fill, I should say, we will fill you in with all the details, and you know, why we moved to Australia, etc. So yeah, any questions, go for it. And yeah, I'll keep you posted on what we are doing and what we're up to. So on to the next one. Bye guys, thank you for joining us today. Love you loads. You're like my family now, so I'm really happy to be sort of communicating with you on this level and keeping you abreast with our journey. So bye, see you soon.